Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Magic Duels. On the last episode, we got started on the Black campaign, Liliana Vess's campaign. We got attacked by her zombie brother, and she fended him off but was immediately teleported to another plane, and that's where our story begins today. You discover that this plane is called Innistrad. Here, you embrace the dark magic of necromancy in an effort to conquer death, which came so close to claiming you. Brimming with new power, you encounter the home of Hermit Witch, a perfect opportunity to test your abilities. A Hermit Witch? Is that like Master Roshi? Also, I like this art. The art is so, like, this right here is just perfectly ominous. You got like the creepy sunset, the creepy house in the background with the tree that doesn't have any leaves, the elk who is glowing from your purple power flowing through your fists. This is a really good... I've been really impressed with the art thus far, but it's really cool. Anyway, let's get started. Liliana versus the Hermit Witch. Your turn. Okay, what do we got? We've got way too much land, I'll tell you that much. Shambling Ghoul, which is a 2/3 zombie, enters the battlefield tapped, and Cruel Revival, which is where you destroy the non-zombie creature, and you get the guy... Okay, draw a new hand, this is never gonna work. Okay, this is better. 2 lands, a Black Cat, when it dies, target opponent discards a card at random. Shambling Ghoul, which I just pointed out, and then Tuco Husk, 2/2 zombie insect that can sack creatures to get +2/+2 to end a turn. Gravedigger, which enters the battlefield and gets guys back for you, and then Cruel Revival. This is better. And also, I don't want to go to 6 cards, so keep hand. Swamp. And I can't do anything else. Good first turn. Good first turn. No 1-drops. Let's go to our witch friend, who is playing a green deck. So we're going to get to see how black and green fight. I guess he could have, like, black and green. He may not just have mono green. Shambling Ghoul or Black Cat. Well, I'm going to be summoning sick, so I might as well put this guy in because I don't need him to block right now. So that guy goes in. Skip attack. End step, and the other guy's turn. The turn of the witch. What you got, pal? You are playing Dark Thicket Wolf. 2/2 wolf creature. Tap 3. Dark Thicket Wolf gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate this only once. Okay, so it can become a 4/4, but it can't be pumped past that. Kind of a problem, but not the worst thing in the world. Another swamp. And then Tuco Husk, Shambling Ghoul, Black Cat. I think I might get another Ghoul out there. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and get another Ghoul out there. Okay. Should I attack while I can? Next turn he'll have 3 mana and he'll be able to start pumping. Right now I can win this fight, so he's not going to block me. So I think I'm going to swing while I can. No blocks, of course. Swing for 2, take him to 18. Bada bing, bada boom. You got hit by a Shambling Ghoul. How do you feel? Switch over to the Witch's turn. Another land card. Definitely swinging for 2. And no blockers, so you will activate his what? Okay, I guess not. Only doing 2 damage, not doing 4. He must have something he wants to play during second main, and he does. It is Orchard Spirit, which is a 2/2 spirit. It can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Okay. So it's not a flying creature. It just can only be blocked by creatures with flying. Cool. We also drew a Rise from the Grave. It's a sorcery for 5. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That creature is a black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Really cool card. Basically, gives it instead of the Cruel Revival, which puts it into your hand, this puts it straight onto the battlefield. It is, however, summoning sick because it is entering the battlefield, you know, for the first time. How summoning sickness works, the exact ruling is like, if you didn't start your turn with it already on the battlefield, then it's summoning sick. That kind of thing. So let's do Black Cat and Tuco Husk, and I'm feeling like we'll probably do the Black Cat. He's got a lot of cards in hand, so losing the black cat would not hurt my feelings too much. Go to the attack step. He swung at me, so I'm going to swing at him. What do you think about that, buddy? And I still got the cat to block with, which I will probably want to do. No blockers. You take 4. I will gladly do 4 damage to you. 14 to 18. Currently got some board control right now. I feel good. I have more life. I have more creatures. But he's green, so he might have some big stuff coming. He's swinging with both. I'm going to be blocking the wolf, obviously. Also because I can't block the other guy. Confirm? And that just prevents him from doing a lot of damage to me. So he's going to do 2 with the spirit. He's going to kill off the cat, but he's going to lose a card because of it. And he had way too many cards in hand, so I'm glad to get rid of one of his land cards. He's also playing Prey Upon. It's a sorcery for 1. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Basically, they each deal damage. They each deal their power to the other creature, and that's how it works. So he's going to do... Wait. Oh, he pumped it. I was like, wait, what's happening? But he pumped his guy first. Okay. I was like, that doesn't make sense. You're going to lose the wolf, but he did not. And 2 wolves. Okay, so now I need some swamps because I'm having mana drought here. That's kind of bad. So my options are playing this guy or this guy. I think I'll put in the goblin. Husk is a great creature, but I need some more creatures for him to really get his usefulness. While I want to swing for 2, I think I would rather block, so I'm going to skip this attack step, go to his turn, see what this guy does. Putting in another land. He is going to attack with both. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to block with both of my guys, just because he's probably going to pump him anyway, and this will allow me to make sure that I kill his dude. So he's going to pump it to a 4/4. I'm going to do 3 damage to it, but then my Shambling Goblin, when it dies, is going to do -1/-1, so I can kill off that wolf. And choose a creature. Yeah, something in my hand. That makes sense. So the wolf goes away. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Cool. Thanks. That was great. Good job. Appreciate you doing that. And the wolf survives. And I have no creatures. Alright, let's fix this problem. Let's go, let's start with Gravedigger and go get a guy out of the graveyard. Who do we want? We can get a ghoul, we can get a cat, we can get a goblin. Wow. Man, I don't even know. Probably the goblin. Honestly. The goblin is he's a 1 cost and he's also really helpful. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. It's not the way it should have worked out. Him playing Giant Growth at the end there was sneaky and dirty, and I did not like it. Goes to attack. We'll swing with both, because he has nothing to lose. The only option I have is to block his wolf. He will pump the wolf, obviously. He's probably going to pump it regardless, so if I don't block, I'm going to take 6. I don't want to take 6, but I also would rather do something to kill off the wolf. And I got a goblin coming next turn. Jeez. Let's... It's a lot of damage. I'm going to skip blocking. Pump him up, baby. Hit me with 6. Bite hard. You're going to bite hard. I'm going to hold on to my Gravedigger for now. So, 14 to 8. Still no more land. Oh, God. The good news is I can get in 2 creatures. And I will be doing that, definitely. So the Black Cat is going in, and the Shambling Goblin is going in. should not have any further problems guarding their attacks at this point, which is good. But unfortunately, I can't attack with the Gravedigger because I need him alive to block. So we're skipping the turn, going to his turn. Attacking with both still. I mean, he is unrelenting. He also knows that I can't block that 2/2 creature unless I have a reach or flying creature, and I just don't. And that sucks. So let's block here. Let's block... wants me to block with the cat. But I'm going to block with the goblin, because the goblin can do the -1/-1. If he has another giant growth, I'm going to flip out. But even if he does, blocking with the cat additionally is not going to change that. The outcome's going to end up being the same. So confirm block. And I'm going to have to take 2 from that spirit because I have no way to deal with that other than killing it outright, which I might have to do. So I take 2 damage from that. 2 here. He decided not to pump that up because he needed the mana to cast Gravetiller Worm, which is a 4/4 trample, but if a creature died this turn, it gets 4 +1/+1 counters, so it's an 8/8 trample, and that's terribly exciting. I need mana now. Swamp, yes, thank you, God. The reason I need this is because, oh, I don't know, maybe the fact that there's an 8/8 trample on the field, which would really screw things up for me. So that's going away, and I'm going to get Gravedigger back because I can use that to get even more creatures. Gravedigger, come back. Holy crap. So that was frightening. The problem is I got 3 turns left to live. 3 turns. Because if I can't beat him in 3 turns, his spirit thing will have killed me. So I'm going to swing for 2 while I can, but I need to draw something to kill that spirit or I'm dead. I need a flying creature or some insta-kill thing. He's got twice as much life as me, and the battle's far from over, but it might not be that far from over if things don't change. He's going to keep swinging. There's no reason for him to stop. I need a card to deal with this really badly. I'm down to 4 life. During his second main, what's he going to play? He's got 7 mana. Fester-Eyed Boar, 3/3 trample. It also has a morbid, where it would come in with 2 +1/+1, but there was no creatures that died this turn, so it's just a 3/3 trample. I like how I said, oh, it's just a 3/3 trample. Well, that's good timing. Cruel Revival, which will allow me to kill off that godforsaken spirit creature. Which is probably something... I want to kill the trample guy, but the spirit creature is really screwing me up right now, and that needs to go. So let's do that, and then get... yeah, any of these guys back would be fine, really. Black Cat. Shambling Ghoul. Black Cat. Shambling Ghoul. Shambling Ghoul. Alright. You can attack if you want. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'll just sit right here, if you don't mind. Still in danger zone. I mean, it's got trample, and it's coming. It's coming. So, here's the deal. Double block. And if it has giant growth, I'm in trouble. Actually, if it has giant growth, I lose. Yeah, if it has giant growth, I lose the game. Duh, please don't have giant growth, is my response to that. Damage is dealt. 1, 1, 1, 1. And my guy dies, and he does 1 to me. So I get to do 1 damage here. And he has also has to discard a card. He gets rid of a forest. And the battlefield is empty. And he ends the turn by putting... Oh, you slimy son of a gun. A 2/4 reach creature, which has morbid, which means that it's not a 2/4 reach creature. It's actually a 4/6 reach creature. Good for you, honey. Good for you. We're all so pleased with your abilities. There's a land. That's kind of nice. So I need guys. I need guys pretty bad. What's in my graveyard here? Man, I really need... I need things that can kill. Gravedigger is going to go in because he can get guys back. So Gravedigger goes in. Pulls a guy out of the graveyard for me. Who are you gonna pull out? Shambling Goblin, maybe? Shambling Goblin. God, this thing is a 4/6. How am I supposed to deal with a 4/6? Because that is too much. That is too many deals. I'm gonna get this guy because I need chump blockers. I need guys that I can throw in and chump block with and not worry about. So this turn, I'm not going to put in the Goblin. I'm going to put in the Ghoul because I can use the Gravedigger as a chump blocker for next turn. And I'm just going to have to kind of do that until I can stall long enough to kill off that spider. Opponent's turn, he's going to swing. Of course he is. I'm going to chump block with the Gravedigger. Okay, confirm block. So that's going to happen. And then next turn, my Shambling Ghoul will be upright. Oh, fart, yeah. Dark Thicket Wolf. 2/2 that can pump. +2/+2 and get your junk. Good. Real excited about this. You have a wolf. My turn. You're another Shambling Goblin. I got Rise from the Grave if I wanted to get a guy onto the battlefield. That would not be a bad idea. You'd use it because he would be entering the battlefield. Oh, happy day! Rise from the grave. Oh, wait a minute. I can use this on my opponent's thing. I forgot. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wait a minute. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. I forgot about that. I can get his worm. Oh, I can get your worm. Oh, I can get your worm. Who can get your worm? I can get your worm. Who can get your worm? I can get your worm. I can get your worm. Oh my god, I can get his worm. That's really awesome. And pretty necessary. So what I'm going to try and do here... I can't believe I forgot about that. That's like the card's best feature. I'm going to put the Goblin in. Is that what I should be doing? I put the Goblin in and then... swing? No, he's not going to... he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. I think I'm going to have to buy... I think I'm going to have to buy some time here in order to do this right. I need to put the Nantuko husk in, right? I've got to think through the correct way to do this. Okay. Put the Nantuko husk in, get the Goblin in. I can sack the Goblin and then play this, and I'd get the +4/+4, so I'd have an 8/8 trample, which is really, really helpful right now. But in order to do that, I need to make sure I play all this in the right order, and I also have to make sure I have ways to block. And the wolf is I gotta think about the wolf as if it's a 4/4. So I can get some chump blockers out. I can play these 3 cards all this turn. And that gives me plenty to work with. That's the correct response. That's what I should be doing right now. So these 3 all go in. Done with main. Not attacking. Just chilling. Skip the attack. Go to second main, skip second main. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what he has up his sleeve. But I have a lot of guys. He may not attack me. He's thinking. He decided not to. And all he had in his hand was a land card. Oh, son, your world's about to get messed up. So, what I gotta do... Rise from the Grave is great, and I can get that worm, but that worm has Morbid, and I can actually look at his graveyard anytime I want. So what I need to do in order to get the full use out of this worm is I need to make sure a creature dies this turn. That's why I need to kill off that Goblin. So what I can do, and this is a sorcery, so it's got to be played on during my main. So I am going to start... I mean... I could maybe get away with not sacking a guy and just swing at him and see if he blocks. He probably... That might be a better... I mean, I want to do this right. I think maybe if I do that, like, instead of just killing off my guy, if I go into the attack step and I swing at him with something, the 2 goblins, maybe. If I swing at them with the 2 goblins, then I could at least kill off the wolf, maybe? Although in response, he'd probably pump him, so I guess that's pointless. I just really want to make sure that this works. Well, actually, here's the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, he doesn't block. At the end of my turn, I kill off the guy, and then I can use Rise from Grave. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I go to the attack step. The game probably has ideas about what it wants me to do. It wants me not to attack, and I'm like, no game, you gotta trust me. So I am going to put myself out there, swing with this 1/1. Just, hey, how's it going, buddy? I'm just out here doing my thing. Hope you're doing all right. Confirm attack. See what happens. Take the bait. He doesn't understand. Does not compute. He's like, all right. He's double blocking just to be sure, and he's pumping him. So that, just look at that for a minute. It's a 4/4 and a 4/6. Like, he's extremely worried about something, but it doesn't matter because I just need someone to die. And I'm like, all right, whatever. You guys do your thing. Continue. So this goes through. And, oh man, oh no, not my Shambling Goblin, no! Oh, that's the worst, no! This is the worst day ever! Except it's not, son. A creature died. Rise from the grave. Give me that worm. So I get the worm. Oh, it's so morbid that I have an 8/8 trample on my side now, isn't it? Black doesn't play fair at all. So, now that my main's over, I will continue. I have an 8/8 trample. It is summoning sick, but it is a heck of a blocker, and it's going to stop him from attacking me. And I may be able to win shortly, because, wait, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? This doesn't make any sense. You have a 2/2 that can bump to a 4/4. I have an 8/8. What are you doing? I'm scared. He has 1 card in hand. Is he bluffing me? Can the computer bluff? Are they smart enough to do that? What do I do? I mean, the obvious choice is to block with the 8/8. Has he got some kind of weird... I'm trying to think. Like, what cards that they got... Oh man, I bet I know what's going on. I bet he has a creature card that uses Morbid. I bet that's it. He needs a creature to die. That's what this is all about. I bet you anything. The problem is I can't let him hit me, because if he pumps it, I'm gonna die. Unless I could rig it some way where neither of us die, but I don't think I can, so I'm just gonna block with my 8/8, which I stole from his graveyard. Confirm block. Yeah, you're not gonna kill me. I'm definitely gonna kill you. That's 1 less threat, which is nice. I'm assuming you're playing a Morbid card. You, what? What the heck is wrong with you? That is the biggest misplay of... What? Why would you do that? Maybe he's just at the end of his rope and he knows he's screwed. Oh, man. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. So can I win? Let's see. 2, 3, no, I can't win yet. Can't win yet. But I'm getting there. Go to the main. Attack. Let's see. If you get pumped up, you get +2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You could do a maximum of 10 damage. That's not enough, unfortunately. It wants me to swing. And I mean, I guess I don't blame it. The problem is, I swing. He probably wants to take it. But I can chump block him next time. Yeah, I can chump block him. There's no reason. You want a piece of this, son? You want a piece of this? Come and get it. I'm coming at you with an 8/8 trample that I stole right out of your graveyard. Oh, you're blocking. What a surprise. Because you don't want to take 8 damage. Who would? Good night. Stupid spider. And he takes 2 damage. Now, what's beautiful about all this is that, well, for one, I have 5 guys, and he has nothing. But the other thing is that even if he brought out a guy next turn, which he didn't, so he lost the game, I could, if he didn't block the Nantuko Husk, I could kill off all my own dudes, and I would still win the game, because he would be able to swing for 10. Yeah, you're done. Gravedigger? The witch is just sitting there. He's like, oh, I don't have any guys. And I'm like, yeah, that really sucks, doesn't it? Let's see, who do I want to be here? Get this guy in. Alright! Yay! Okay. So, you have nothing you can do, and that is unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and sack all of the guys who can't help me. So, let's sack this guy because he's summoning sick. And then let's sack this guy because he's just a 1/1. You have to discard a card which you don't have. That's unfortunate enough. Getting big, getting big. Really, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show that pesky 8/8 up. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this guy. He's also summoning sick. This is wonderful. And let's sacrifice this guy. So now I've done all of that, I want you to tell me exactly how it feels when you have 10 points of health, but you take 20 points of damage. Boom. Nighty-night. Whew. I gotta admit, though, the black fights have been hard. And long. They've been long. I think the last episode was like 35 minutes or something? So it's long, and this one was long. They're certainly longer than white and blue have been. So glad to get that out of the way. Boom. Liliana wins. And also some awards. Place 20 +1/+1 counters on creatures you control, and act of treason. Dealt 10 damage to an opponent in a single duel using creatures he or she owns. Although technically, 8 of it was originally his, and I stole it. With a creak of bones, the Hermit Witch's servant rises from the dead to serve a new master, you. Your command of necromantic magic is undeniable. As you exult in your burgeoning power, you think perhaps it is time to return home to Dominaria, seek out the Raven Man, and exact vengeance. Seems like a wonderful thing to do. That is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, it looks like we return to our original homeland and find Raven Man, although it looks like this image is of a girl, so I guess we'll learn more next time. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Magic Duels.